Stephanie ready with the Star Watch of the day. Steph?
Thanks, Mike. For Eastern Michigan, we have Ryan Coleman. To give you an idea of the type of game that she has, in high school she was often referred to as the Michael Jordan of her league.
This is the one that we're really proud of. That's when we went to the Class C. We was a runner-up in the States.
That's sweet.
Yeah. Ryan got us there. And that was a good experience.
So she basically kind of put CMA
Yes.
stay on the map for us.
Yes. I still have people today that still come and ask me about her.
Coach, when did you first see Ryan play, and what did you think?
Ryan was a sixth grader. Was at the time she was either at Vital, I believe, and we had seen Regina play, so we was recruiting Regina to play AAU, and Regina's dad says, "I got another daughter that can play." And little Ryan came out, and we said, "Okay, we'll let her play." Even though she was younger, we let her play with Regina. Because I think Regina was like 2 years older, and from that point on, her attitude was she didn't care how old you were, how big you were. Ryan had that thing about just winning, and if she lost, she was mad. She just couldn't understand if you was older or bigger, you know, and that's when you knew you had a player. Like you said, she put us on the map. She just had that. She just had that thing that just rallied people around her. You know, the team would rally around her, and like I said, they would rebound, they would play defense. And my wife used to tease me after they graduated. She says, "Honey, you'll never have another squad like that." And even though we have picked up a lot of talent, it's that camaraderie, it's that certain things that a certain team have that, you know, you didn't have to tell them to practice hard. You didn't have to tell them any of those things. They took care of those things themselves. And I hate to say this, it sounds like being mean, but I used to have her crying a lot. Because when she first started playing, she loved to give up the ball. And you knew, said, "Ryan, you know, you're going to be a scorer. Yes, give up the ball, but you got to be a little bit selfish." So it took a while for her to understand that, it's going to be on her shoulders. But right from the get-go, I knew we had a superstar.
She certainly had the talent and the athleticism. She could run, she could jump.
Coleman on the sixth.
Certainly an athlete by those standards, but the thing that separates her from other kids is that she is an athlete. She's also a basketball player, and she's got skills, and she has a mid-range jumper.
Coleman on the run. Stop, pop, and drop it goes. Boy, that's
An outside shot. She can take it to the hole. And she certainly can post up as a bigger size guard.
And we see them trying to post up Ryan Coleman a little bit, use her athleticism and her strength.
and she scores.
I know a lot of people wanted her too, and I feel blessed to have had the opportunity to coach such a talent as Ryan. She is by far the best player that ever has played here at Eastern Michigan in 30 years. And she's put up banners, and she's won championships, and she's been first team all league. She's been a huge impact. One thing I've always said about Ryan, I think as a coach, you are always going to coach a more talented player, a kid on your team that is certainly better than everybody else. But I think as a coach, you're unbelievably blessed when your best player is also one of your best kids. She is the hardest worker on our team, and she leads by example. And I don't think there's any better kind of leader than someone that really does lead by example. She's learned to become a little more vocal as she's gotten older, and I think that with that, it just came with time. But Ryan, by far, is probably one of the most special players that I've ever coached, and I can tell you she could play for anyone in the country, and they would feel exactly that same way. To watch our young kids look at her and just want to play with Ryan, to want to be Ryan, is really exciting as a coach to watch, because that's truly what it's all about. She is a special leader and a special kind of person, and I think at the next level, what separates the good from the great is what's in their mind and in their heart, and Ryan by far set herself above everyone I've ever coached or been around.
Finish strong. Go. Finish strong. Go. Finish strong. Go. Finish strong, yeah.
Lace up my kicks to play. Step on the court, crossover, wave picks away. Might take the picking off the pass, stick the J. Can't stop eye, not eye. Watch my moves, ballers and fly downs. Ballers on the sidelines, screaming I got next. Want a chance to try mine, wearing autograph. Shoes, shirts, hats, and etc. that I sign. Nah, they in pro league, the third row the nosebleeds. They wearing the jersey, not a dollar from the proceed. I ever take, hesitate, jab, step, drive, levitate. I get higher than most, nice in the post, pressure breaks, extra tape, ankles was next to break. Little guards like those get broke up, ones like those get post up, zones get broke up. I'm so clutch, never choke up when the banjo and plays grown up. It's like RY to the A to the N to the reach and she spin on ya. You heard she move like lightning, quite frightening, slashing, slicing, dicing.
Believe it or not, she's walking on air. Sky's the limit and she's right there. Believe it or not, she's walking on air. Sky's the limit and she's right there.
She's here now, the basketball dribbling. Youngest girl out of siblings, out for millions. Her shots in the air is sinking again. Oh, her crossover's killing, no reaching my friend. Oh, the lob is thrown, she's leaping again. Oh, the contract's printed up, inks in the pen. Her name's on the paper, same as the ink in her skin. Her reflexes, sharp like a minister, shot like a Dillinger. You can't check Ryan with no signature, nothing illest her. I know you feel it. It's like RY to the A to the N to the reach and she spin on ya. You heard she move like lightning, quite frightening, slashing, slicing, dicing. It's like RY to the A to the N to the reach and she spin on ya. You heard she move like lightning, quite frightening, slashing, slicing, dicing.
Speaking of ticket, follow all safety guidelines around here.
Oh, do you?
We do. $65 ticket. 100 in some states.
Lenient Michigan.
There they are. They quick to get you here though.